Hello everyone, my research topic is developing speaking and listening skills through TED Talks using PBL for upper intermediate students. The purpose of my research project is to determine how usable and feasible TED Talks in the development of speaking and listening skills in teaching policy. So this research paper can be important to English language learners, especially upper intermediate students who are confident about their language but want to participate in debates, analyze situations and freely share their opinions. The research questions for this study will be how can TED Talks help in the development of students' speaking and listening skills, what other personal skills does it improve, and how TED Talks can deal with possible problems in speaking and listening classes. So most of the educators have used TED Talk speeches in their teaching policy as an additional tool. So they have analyzed all positive and negative sides, and they gave some advantages and disadvantages, share their experience, opinions. So as a result, the positive result of questionnaire that conducted Lee, Vasilievich and Labdi in their researches reaffirmed that instructional YouTube videos, especially TED Talks, can be one of the effective ways in improving learners' listening and speaking abilities. So this statistic shows that it increases students' high motivation and interest the learning process by using TED Talks. In conducting this research project and analyzing its goal, qualitative and quantitative approaches were used. For quantitative research, there is conducted questionnaire among English teachers, and for interview, it was conducted interview among students, and they answered to the open questions. So the participants for this research project are 10 English teachers and 25 third-year TEFL students. So about research instruments. The researcher prepared the questionnaire form for English teachers in order to collect reliable information from authorities because of their teaching experience and professionalism. This form consists of 8 multiple choices and 1 open questions. For the questionnaire form, quantitative approach was used, and the questionnaire is used to answer to the first and second research questions. How can TED Talks help in the development of students' speaking and listening skills, and what other personal skills does it improve? So the interview was held among students that participated in research work. In the interview, qualitative approach was used, and after conducting speaking and listening classes, the researcher gave open questions as did you like speaking and listening lesson through TED Talks, explain why or why not, and how TED Talks can deal with possible problems in speaking and listening classes. What is your feedback about public speaking class, and etc. So about research stages, first of all, the researcher had a survey among English teachers. This questionnaire was held at the office and took 5 minutes. The next step was to conduct listening and speaking English classes with third-year students. The participants had 2 lessons of speaking, 2 of listening, and 2 of public speaking classes. So the last one is the researcher wanted to know about students' impression towards that experience. So they answered to 3 open questions, and this took only about 10 minutes. So about results and findings, to the first and second research questions, how can TED Talks help in developing students' speaking and listening class? What other personal skills does it improve? According to the results, 77.8% of the participants considered that TED Talks is appropriate for all 7 learning styles. Also, it encourages memorization and general knowledge. 89% of participants mentioned that TED Talks improves critical thinking, and all 100% said that it motivates students. So also the outcome shows that 55.5% of the participants highlighted that TED Talks improve students' personal skills such as conflict management, and all 100% of participants said that it creates or it improves their creativity and critical thinking. So to the third research question, how TED Talks can deal with possible problems in speaking and listening classes. According to the outcomes, TED Talks can deal with possible problems such as being demotivated or pronunciation problems, and etc. Also, the researcher had an opportunity to observe students' behavior and challenges that they face during the classes. So, as the results of research paper show, TED Talks can be one of the useful tools in developing speaking and listening classes. It improves students' personal skills and motivates them to study and gain knowledge. So TED Talks is a great opportunity in 21st century, and this chance should be properly used in students' education. As a recommendation, according to the project process, the researchers suggest to prepare a questionnaire in Google form for a large number of students who may have this experience, and also public speaking part of the lesson can be prepared as an event. So to the public speaking class, they can invite some guests as English teachers and PBL teachers. So thank you for watching this video.